The following podcast episode contains elements of 3D audio, meaning sounds may appear as if they are coming from all sides. Headphones are recommended and listener discretion is advised. And don't forget to keep listening after the episode for a special bonus scene. All right, is it rolling? Are you recording?
Yeah, man, it's recording. Just talk.
Very good. Hello, America. It's me, Theb, starred, the embodiment of and only hope for America. And welcome to America, the podcast presents Road Trip, a journey across America. Let me quickly recap any of you bad Americans that missed my very important teaser episode. You see, every 10 years, the embodiments of the states, yes, there are embodiments of each state and American territory, and I have mentioned that multiple times on my show over the years, but in the event that you have missed that or are quite confused, I will be doing segments this very important America the podcast season, explaining about how my very important life works. There, you happy?
I mean, I wasn't asking for it. For better or worse, I'm knee-deep in this life. I've got the phone numbers for the head of SEAL Team 6 and Santa Claus in my phone, and I think I can call in a drone strike anytime I want.
Indeed you can, yes.
God, I love and hate that. But yeah, I'm sure the audience will love to hear more about you.
Of course they will. Anyways, where was I? Yes, I was explaining the voting system. Every 10 years, the embodiments of each state and territory vote on whether or not to keep me, Theb, starred, the embodiment of and only hope for America, the embodiment of and only hope for America. However, this time one of the states and or territories, well, not and or, just or because it was only one of them, one of the states or territories voted against me. When that happened, my very large and very important bank accounts were frozen and my time travel abilities turned off, which is why Tim and I here are currently in Delaware instead of witnessing my very important perspective of the American frontier.
Fuck, I forgot about that theme. Oh, Lord. Okay, so why are we in Delaware first, and where are we for the audience's sake?
Yes. We're here in Delaware because I have decided to visit each state and territory in order of when they joined the American Union. As for where in Delaware we are specifically, we're here at my mansion in Dover. I tried to keep a mansion or estate in every capital, or at least near it.
Right on. Well, I guess since we flew here from Texas on the jet, we'll take one of your cars as our road trip car?
Indeed. I figured we would take one of my cars here to Pennsylvania, switch it out there, and keep doing that from state to state, unless we have to fly.
Oh, yeah, okay, that would be fun. Where are your cars?
In the garage, of course. Right this way.
Oh, right on. How long has it been since you've been here?
Since 1954? Wow. Oh, yeah, I actually don't get to all of my estates that often. Plus it's, Delaware.
Oh, wow. Well, then what kind of cars are in the garage?
Well, take a look for yourself.
Oh my God, they're all from the 50s.
And the 40s.
Dude, why do you have so many of them?
I would periodically have any assistant I've had over the years just buy one of every car, so I've, accrued a few of them.
Well, if you've done that, you've accrued every car, ever.
Yes, indeed. That is true.
Jesus, so all of these have been sitting here since 54? Do any of them work?
They should. I keep a staff of people at each one of my homes to tend to things while I'm away and keep everything in working order. Although I haven't been here in 70 years, so hopefully they're still alive. I mean, I left them money for pizza, although I don't think pizza had been introduced to Delaware at that point. I'm sure it's all fine. Which car do you want to take?
Oh my God, that one right there, that is rad.
Yes, the 1951 Allard P2 Safari in cream. We will post a similar one on our Instagram so that you can see what Tim and I are driving across this American country. That said, while my hopefully alive staff loads up our car so we can begin our journey, you, the American people, and people abroad who are also listening, can listen to an old faithful of a segment, My American Life. It's time for My American Life, a segment where you, the American people, ask me about my American life. Today's question comes from Little Ronald from Dover, Delaware. Little Ronald writes, Dear Mr. Thebadias, where is my Roku remote? Signed, Little Ronald from Dover, Delaware. Well, Little Ronald, I don't know. I believe it might be in the couch cushion or even under the couch. And if it's not there, then maybe check the drawer in the kitchen. You know the one. No, the one on the left. Yes, that one. It could also be plugged in. My Roku remote plugs in to charge. And no, this is not an ad for Roku, but it could be. Are you listening, Roku? Huh? Are you listening? Give me money. Come on. Come on. Give me money. All right, fine. This has been my American life. Oh, did you find it? Oh, good. Oh, good. And we're back, and I'm waiting for Tim to leave. Are you ready to go?
I'll be there in a second. Just start the car. I gotta pee.
Of course he does. All right, well, while we wait for Tim to defecate or something, you can go to this very important commercial and fill my pockets with American cash. We'll be right back.
This episode of America the Podcast is brought to you by The Fight for Democracy. The Fight for Democracy, telling authoritarians to fuck around and find out for over 2,000 years.
And we're back. Oh, the map says turn here, Timothy.
Right on. Man, this steering wheel is huge. Okay, do you want to tell the audience where we are going?
Yes. We are headed to an ice cream shop in downtown Delaware to meet Dave Richards, the embodiment of an only hope for Delaware.
Dave Richards? I thought it was going to be something weird like a Theb...
Theba what?
I mean, man, you know your name's weird. Nobody is named Thebadias. You are the only person I know with that name.
Oh, well, that is because I forbade anybody from ever being named Thebadias.
How did you manage that?
Well, I founded the Deep State, and I'm a ranking member of the Illuminati. You figure it out.
I don't think I ever will.
Then my work here is done.
Whatever. Why don't you just teach the audience American history while we're on this road trip of ours, and while I take the next right?
Yes, you are correct. Take a right at the stop sign. And you are also doubly correct that I need to teach American history to the American people and the lesser world at large with Great American Facts! On today's Great American Facts, I shout at you about the great state of Delaware. Wilmington, Delaware's largest city, was once home to reggae legend Bob Marley, where he worked for DuPont as a lab assistant. Some say a chemical accident at DuPont caused Bob Marley to evolve like a Pokemon into the godfather of reggae. We received these facts from totallytruestatements.eagle.patriot.freedom, so I guess take that with a grain of salt. Ryan Phillippe, who played a key character in the classic horror film I Know What You Did Last Summer, hails from Newcastle. I personally preferred Ryan in the movie Antitrust, mostly because I have been involved in literally dozens of antitrust lawsuits. Dover-born Annie Jump Cannon classified more than 225,000 stars and one day hopes to visit each and every one of them. Godspeed, Annie. Send us a postcard from Alpha Centauri once you reach it. I hear it's nice this time of year. The world's first nylon plant was located in Seaford, Delaware. From there, millions of windbreakers would soon not only don the bodies of every person throughout the 90s, but every single mafia goon dumping a body into the river. Wolf Cave in Beaver Valley is not just the only natural cave in the state, but it's also privately owned. I own several caves myself, mostly to do business with the subterranean monsters who dwell in them, but that's a story for a different time. This has been Great American Facts! What a great set of Great American Facts. Another great fact is that you will be listening to a commercial now to feed me money. Without that money, Tim and I here will not be able to eat on this great American road trip of ours, despite having over $2.5 million between us. We'll be right back.
America the Podcast is brought to you by Perfectly Manicured Front Lawns. Perfectly Manicured Front Lawns. Prove to your neighbors you can waste more money than any of them.
And we're back, and there's a spot over there.
I'm not fucking parallel parking this gigantic boat of a car, man. Like, we need to find a parking lot with, like, I don't know, Costco-style parking spots. Those big-ass ones, you know?
We're in Delaware. I don't think we're going to find anything like that. Here, just pull over here, and I will get out and guide you in.
Are these cars even insured, man? If I hit the people behind us, like, we don't have a lot of money to, like, pay people off.
I will have the deep state disappear them if needed. And while we do this, you can listen to a segment about state slang. It's time for slang burp. What? Slang burp? That's not very funny. Why did you write that? All right, we'll try again next time. It's not called slang burp, it's just a segment about slang from Delaware. Our first slang term is bagging up, which refers to laughing, and if the top of this segment is a sign of the jokes to come, I don't think I'm going to be bagging up at all during these segments. Do better. Our next slang term is thrashers, which refers to French fries covered in vinegar. Oh my god, no. Oh, gross. Oh, you know what? This is why people don't think Delaware exists. And I don't know if that's true or not, but I'm sure there is some QAnon people out there that don't believe Delaware exists. Are they right? I have no idea, but they think they are. Our next slang term is scrapple, which refers to a loaf of pork that you eat for breakfast, and that's much better than vinegar-covered fries. Oh my god. What? Okay, now I believe Delaware exists again. The QAnon people, they're still out. Our last slang term is toad choker or frog strangler, which means, heavy downpour or bad storm. Well, I really thought you were going to go with something a lot funnier than that, Delaware, but you know what? You're great. I love you, Delaware. You're the first one of us, and I'm grateful for that. This has been a segment about Delaware slang. Well, America, I am still trying to get Tim to parallel park. Just pull in right here. Oh my god. You know what? We'll go to commercial and hopefully he'll be done. We'll be right back. No, turn the steering wheel the other way, goddammit.
America the Podcast is brought to you by Running for President. Running for President. Channel your inner megalomaniac all the way to victory.
And we're back, and the car is parked, albeit, well, not at a 90-degree angle anymore.
It's a cool 45, it's good.
Oh my god, America should be required to take driver's tests every 5 years.
Oh yeah, I totally agree with you on that, but dude, it's fine. Nobody is on the street. Look around you. Man, we're in Dover, Delaware, home of, what, tax-free shopping?
Oh, they love their tax-free shopping in Delaware. Speaking of, let's go inside and get some ice cream and talk to Dave Richards.
Welcome to Richards, be with you in a minute. What the hell did he just say?
I believe he said, "Welcome to Richards, I will be with you in a minute." His accent can be a little hard to understand at times, as he is one of the original state embodiments still left alive and was born shortly after me. People back in my time were a real mumbly bunch on the East Coast, especially in Boston.
Aren't you from Boston?
Yes, but I'm from the affluent area that still pronounces our R's, as in Harvard.
God, you're insufferable.
Thank you. Anyways, what kind of ice cream do you plan on getting, Timothy?
I'm like lactose intolerant, so I can't really have it, but I may take a bite of yours.
Why in the name of the Latter-day Saints would I give you a bite of my ice cream? God, this is post-COVID, Timothy. Gross. Get your act together.
I mean, all right, whatever. I'll just get oat milk ice cream. Hey, all I gotta do. Oh, Mr. America. Hi, Ben.
Hello, Dave. I have been well. How about yourself?
Mumbly bunch?
I told you. Listen, Dave, I'm going to keep this short and actually get a cone, a waffle cone, actually. Oh, wait, do you have chocolate waffle cones?
I do.
Ah, wonderful. I will take a chocolate waffle cone of chocolate chip cookie dough and,
Oh my god.
Texas sheet cake. And I will also ask if you voted for me during the Embodiment of America voting ceremony.
Oh, of course I did. Us 76ers stick together. 76ers?
Ah, yes, those of us still alive that were born before the revolution. I'll explain some other time.
I think you just did.
Ah, well then, indeed. All right, Dave. Well, since you voted for me, I guess it's on to Pennsylvania. How much do I owe you?
It's on the house, my friend, on the house.
Well then, my friend, I bid you good day and best of luck with this ice cream shop you have here and all of your tax-free shopping.
Oh, got a lot of tax-free shopping. Come on down to Delaware.
Indeed, Dave, indeed. We will see you someday soon. Goodbye.
Dude, the Delaware accent is weird.
Well, the Delaware accent nowadays is closer to the Philadelphia accent. Think Mayor of Easttown, but easier to understand. What you just heard was a 1776 Delaware accent. Like I said, real mumbly bunch.
Right. Well, okay. Well, he voted for you, so where to next? You said Pennsylvania?
Ah, indeed. We're headed to Scranton, Pennsylvania to meet with Esther Chavez, the embodiment of an only hope for Pennsylvania, as well as the CEO of Chambers Coal Logging and Pharmaceuticals.
Ew, those are like the three evilest industries. Why is she the embodiment of Pennsylvania?
She had a very powerful father who was also the embodiment of an only hope for Pennsylvania.
Who?
A person named Philip from Punxsutawney.
Punxsutawney? Holy shit, does that mean she's...
Thanks for listening, America. We will be in your ears again next week when we ourselves are in the great state of Pennsylvania. Don't forget to follow the show on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at America the Podcast and on Twitter at America the Pod, and me personally at Bastard Comedy. Follow the show on iTunes and subscribe on your favorite podcast app and leave a 5-star review where you can. And if you don't review the show, just remember, I have full access to the deep state and all of their vans and black sites. Have a wonderful American week, America, and you rest of the lesser world. And as always, good night and good fight.
Dude, this ice cream is so good. Oh my god.
Indeed. I do love the flavor of the... Oh, god damn it.
Dude, how did you drop that?
I don't know. The stickiness is gonna get everywhere. Just pull over.
All right, I mean, shouldn't we go to a car wash?
No. I'll take care of it. Let's see. Excuse me, sir. Is your car clean?
Yeah?
Ah, very good. I will give you $20,000 for it, as well as this car. It's got a little ice cream on it, but it should be in working condition.
Are you serious?
I am serious as America.
Okay, it's sold then, I guess.
All right, thank you, sir. And, do you want your toddler out of the back seat, or was that part of the deal?
No, I'll take her.
Ah, very good.
Dude, why did you buy a Pontiac Aztek? Is this even worth $20,000?
Oh, absolutely not, but I hate stickiness just that much. Come on, let's get in.
All right, thanks. Thanks for the car, dude.
We are headed to the great state of Pennsylvania.
Oh, right on, I was raised there.
Ooh, wow, what a fun anecdote that was. I'm from 1776.
Oh, just shut up and drive.
You've been listening to America, the Podcast presents Road Trip, a journey across America. The show stars Tim Philippi and Theb starred the embodiment of an only hope for America as themselves. Additional voices heard in this episode were provided by the wonderful cast of voice actors listed in the show notes. Writers for the show include Tim Philippi, Andrew Turner, Alana Matos, and Theb starred. The show's theme song is by Timmy Two Step, and all other music and sounds heard in this show were procured through the sources listed in the show notes. Road Trip, a journey across America is mixed and edited by Tim Philippi at Shway Media Studios in Austin, Texas. Executive producers for the show are Alana Matos, Tim Philippi, and Theb starred. All characters portrayed in this show are completely fictional. Any similarities to persons alive or dead or any other copyrighted material is completely coincidental. I don't see why I had to say any of that.
It's because we don't want to get sued.
And therefore, we have to tell the world that Phineas Fickleby is Phineas fictional.
Pretty much.
Well, I don't like any of that. Where was I? Ah, yes. For more information, please visit shwaymedia.com and americathepodcast.com. Copyright 2024, all rights reserved.
This has been a production of Shway Media, all rights reserved. For more information, please visit shwaymedia.com.